Howdy y'all again. I've been doing some research on the Mediterranean diet and lifestyle, and I would like to share some of that with you guys if you're interested. So I'm just going to read to you some of my notes that I've made on the Mediterranean diet, and so if you're interested in that, then please join me. And let me apologize in advance for my terrible voice. I'm still recovering from being sick, so anyway, I wanted to share this information and let you know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to start this Mediterranean diet, and so this is what it's about. The Mediterranean diet is based on the traditional foods of people in the Mediterranean area. This diet was noted for exceptional health and longevity of its residents. Numerous studies have shown that this diet can lower blood pressure, cause weight loss, prevent heart attacks, strokes, type 2 diabetes, and premature death. There is not a right way to follow the Mediterranean diet, as there are many countries around the Mediterranean Sea and people in different areas eat different foods. This is a general guideline, and it can be adjusted to individual needs and preferences. Exactly which foods belong to the Mediterranean diet is controversial because of the variation between countries. In short, it is a high in healthy plant foods and relatively low in animal foods. However, eating fish is recommended at least twice a week. Okay, this diet also includes red wine, around 1 glass per day. However, anyone with alcoholism or problems controlling their consumption should omit the wine from this diet plan. The Mediterranean lifestyle also involves regular physical activity, sharing meals with other people, and enjoying life. There is no need to count calories or macros on this diet. What is important is avoiding unhealthy foods and including specific healthy foods in your diet, drinking plenty of water, and enjoying regular exercise and good sleep. The following items should be included in the Mediterranean diet. Okay, you should eat vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, legumes, potatoes, whole grains, herbs, spices, fish, seafood, and extra virgin olive oil. You should eat in moderation poultry, eggs, cheese, and yogurt. And you should eat only rarely red meat. And you do not eat sugar, sugar-sweetened beverages, added sugars, processed meats, refined grains, refined oils, and other highly processed foods. Just as importantly as getting in all the right foods is avoiding all the wrong foods, more specifically, added sugar. That's in sodas, candies, ice creams, table sugar, all those things. Refined grains, for example, white bread, pasta made with refined wheat, and etc. Trans fats, these are found in margarine and in many processed foods. Refined oils, soybean oil, canola oil, cottonseed oil, these should be avoided. Processed meat, which includes sausages, luncheon meat, hot dogs, and other processed meats. Highly processed foods, which is anything labeled low fat or diet, or which looks like it was made in a factory. You should not eat those. You must read food labels carefully to avoid these unhealthy ingredients. Or even better, you can purchase foods that do not have labels, sometimes called whole foods, meaning single ingredient foods. Now, do include these foods: vegetables like tomatoes, broccoli, kale, spinach, onion, cauliflower, carrots, Brussels sprouts, cucumbers. Fruits like apples, bananas, oranges, pears, strawberries, grapes, dates, figs, melons, peaches, etc. Nuts and seeds: almonds, walnuts, macadamia nuts, hazelnuts, cashews, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. Or legumes, that's beans, peas, lentils, peanuts, and chickpeas. Tubers, including potatoes, sweet potatoes, turnips, yams, parsnips. Whole grains, whole oats, brown rice, rye, barley, corn, buckwheat, whole grain bread and pasta. Fish and seafood. Salmon, sardines, trout, tuna, mackerel, shrimp, oysters, clams, crabs, and mussels are some examples of the fish and seafood that are best. Poultry, as in chicken, duck, and turkey. Eggs from chicken, quails, or ducks. And herbs and spices, including garlic, basil, mint, rosemary, sage, nutmeg, cinnamon, pepper. And, of course, healthy fats, including extra virgin olive oil, olives, avocados, and avocado oil. Now, here I have a sample menu for 1 week. So on Monday, and I'm going to try and do this as close as possible when I start this diet and get my grocery shopping done. I'm going to try and follow this diet as close as possible for the first week. So breakfast will be Greek yogurt with strawberries and oats. Now I'm going to have to make a substitution for the Greek yogurt because I'm actually allergic to Greek yogurt. It kind of gives me hives on my face. So I'll have to find another yogurt to substitute for Greek yogurt. But yeah, Greek yogurt with strawberries and oats. And for lunch, whole grain sandwich with vegetables. And for dinner, a tuna salad dressed in olive oil and a piece of fruit for dessert. Okay, and on Tuesday for breakfast, oatmeal with raisins, and lunch is leftover tuna salad from the night before, and dinner, salad with tomatoes, olives, and feta cheese. Wednesday breakfast is an omelet with veggies, tomatoes, and onions, and a piece of fruit. Lunch is a whole grain sandwich with cheese and fresh vegetables. And dinner will be Mediterranean lasagna, which I'll have to find a recipe for that. Thursday's breakfast, yogurt with sliced fruits and nuts. Lunch will be the leftover lasagna from the night before, and dinner, broiled salmon served with brown rice and vegetables. Okay, Friday's breakfast, eggs and vegetables fried in olive oil. Lunch is Greek yogurt with strawberries, oats, and nuts. Dinner is grilled lamb with salad and baked potato. Now, lamb is not easy to find here. I don't know that I could find any lamb, so I will have to substitute something like that. Probably beef, but I'm going to look into a good substitution for lamb. Saturday's breakfast is oatmeal with raisin, nuts, and an apple. Lunch is whole grain sandwich with vegetables. And dinner is Mediterranean pizza made with whole wheat and topped with cheese, vegetables, and olives. Sunday breakfast is an omelet with vegetables and olives. Lunch is leftover pizza from the night before. And dinner is grilled chicken with veggies and a potato and a piece of fruit for dessert. So there's some snacks here, and it says the healthy Mediterranean snacks. You don't need to eat more than 3 meals per day. But if you become hungry, there are some healthy snacks. You can have a handful of seeds or nuts, a piece of fruit, some carrots or baby carrots, some berries or grapes, leftovers from the night before, Greek yogurt, or apple slices with almond butter. Although there is not one defined Mediterranean diet, this way of eating is generally rich in healthy plant foods and relatively lower in animal foods, with a focus on fish and seafood, and including extra virgin olive oil, red wine in moderation, and a relaxed attitude, enjoyable meals that are shared with others, frequent, moderate exercise, reduced stress, and good sleep are all important parts of the Mediterranean lifestyle. And that's pretty much of the research I've done, except for I've started looking into some brand names of some products that I'm going to want to buy, like the healthiest whole grain bread. I found 3 options there that are pretty good that you can just buy already made at the store. Although I am considering making some bread, getting back into that. I'm not much of a baker. I'm more of a cook than a baker, but I'm going to try to get as healthy as I can get, and usually that means making it from scratch. And yogurt options, like I said, I can't really eat Greek yogurt, so I'm looking into other options that are healthy. And most of these things are no sugar added, no salt added, low list of ingredients, and organic is what most of these best, healthiest recommendations are. So then there's some for almond butter, and then some recommendations for the healthiest extra virgin olive oil. And these are also the recommendations that are not only the best for you, but are the best for the planet, and that these companies are really green and sustainable. And then I have some whole oats over here, looking into what kind of oatmeal might be the healthiest. I'm also going to look up a few other things like raisins and mayonnaise. I'm going to look into what is the best either olive oil or avocado oil mayonnaise. What are the best olives to get? I'm not really keen on Kalamata olives, so I'm going to want like the black California olives instead. And I'm looking for the healthiest choices that are available to me, because a lot of the things on the Mediterranean diet are not readily available in my area. So I'm going to have to look and sometimes substitute, and possibly develop a taste for chickpeas, because I don't really like chickpeas or hummus, and that also can be a large part of the Mediterranean diet and lifestyle. But the thing that appealed to me the most about this, other than when my husband and I were on it a few years ago, we both felt fantastic, is that this seems like a really healthy way to eat and a really sustainable way to live your life, and that there is a very strong focus on being happy, sharing meals with loved ones, relaxing, reducing stress, exercising, but in fun ways like playing games outside with your family members, going for walks with other people, socializing, and just being happy. This all really appeals to me. I think I've been focusing too heavily on weight loss, and I'm probably going to start this within the next week or so. So I just wanted to let you know, this is the information I've got so far on the Mediterranean diet, and I appreciate you coming with me, and thank you for joining me, and until next time, y'all be sweet.